So taking this time, this initial time to connect with your mat, connect with your practice, softening, releasing, letting go, feeling the weight of your shoulders, your back ribs, your hips as melting into the floor. And let us connect with the intention today as we take this final journey that we are connecting with and being willing to release the conditioning that perhaps has us stuck in limited patterns of thinking, of behaviors. And you are now recognizing that trying to think your way out of these patterns it just doesn't work. We want to release them from our body, and we want to let our body know that she's really safe to do that. She's safe to let go and step into the unknown, because the unknown is our place of creation, a place of possibility, and our place of really accessing the truth of who and what we are. So as we go through today's practice, I would love for you to keep your mind's eye around the area of your base chakra. Visualizing the color red, and let's for now imagine that there are roots coming out from our base chakra. And I want you to imagine them however you see fit, whatever comes to mind, that's what you're supposed to see, and see them diving into Mother Earth, making their way through all the layers of the earth, deep into Mother Earth's core, wrapping around a beautiful, mahusive, clear crystal quartz that you may release. And all that you release is cleansed and recharged and recycled by Mother Earth back to the universe for the highest good of love, light, and healing for all. And you are incredibly safe. You are in a sacred container. And it is really safe, not just for you to step into the unknown, but to step into the power of who you are. If at this point you wish to join me in taking the mudra that I showed you, you can. Just gently placing your arms in a position where there's no tension through your shoulders. So we're seeing the red of the base chakra. We're seeing the roots coming out, grounding us into Mother Earth. We're taking the mudra. And if, like me, you have really found those two words that you want to practice, that you want to anchor into, that you wish to live in and through, particularly this incredibly powerful month, then bring those to your body now. I want you to imagine perhaps that they are like an outfit. Each word is an outfit. And when you step into that word, into that outfit, you can feel yourself take on that word. Let's take a moment to do that now. And perhaps you see these words written all around you. Perhaps you're writing them on a chalkboard or a whiteboard, or you're writing them with sparklers in the sky. Like, just see the words around you, feel the words inside you, look and experience yourself living these words. And as always, as we take our practice, if at any time you need to stretch, take a yoga pose, bob your knees left to right, bring them to your chest, whatever you need in this practice. And so setting the intention of releasing the patterns of stored limitation and stress and trauma. Setting the intention to drop the veils of illusion that have held you back from living your most authentic, expansive, expressive life. Setting the intention that you are no longer willing to accept things that hold you back, and you can step over the threshold into something new, something bigger, something better, something brighter, whatever it feels like to you. Let's powerfully bring that intention to the mat as a collective today. And with a gentle smile on your face, we're going to begin the journey with the right leg, gently dropping the right leg down toward the floor. Nice and slow. And as you drop that right leg, at some point, you're going to feel that natural pull on the pelvis. Maybe you can see that in your eye. The pelvis is going to start to roll and naturally bring the left leg with it. Now there's going to be some need to control the movement here so it doesn't just fall. There's going to be some activation. But see if you can do that with softness and slowness. And wherever your legs stop, that's okay. You don't need to go all the way to the floor if it's not available to you. And when you come to rest on the right hand side, I would just invite you again, if it's available, to look, slowly roll your head towards the left and just drop in. Drop in and soften. Make any micro adjustments as you need to not just facilitate this deepest relaxation, but also to create the comfort, but also the space to release. Sometimes we just move a tiny bit and we're like, oh, yeah, that's what I needed. Slowly bringing your head back to neutral. Taking a breath. And then we're going to begin slowly lifting the left leg up. Being mindful of keeping your stomach relaxed, the hips relaxed, the shoulders relaxed. And it's okay if you notice that you're tightening or clenching or you're using other parts of your body. That awareness is your space to choose. And you're going to realize at some point that the left leg is drawing up, pulling up on the pelvic bone, on the pubis. And allow that to naturally roll over towards the left as your left leg comes back to neutral, and you're slowly and gently lifting your right leg up. So as you complete this first cycle, I'm going to take a guess that you're recognizing that there's quite a lot of muscles involved here. And as I'm laying here now, I like to tell you what I'm experiencing. I can feel that my head has gone to some weird position and I feel very lopsided. So I've clearly created a pattern where I take on other patterns and other muscles, but also As I opened my eyes then to readjust myself, I realized I wasn't as wonky as I thought, which is interesting, isn't it? So maybe sometimes we create a different context because our eyes are closed. So where else is that true for you? Where are your eyes closed to something and you're creating a context around it that actually isn't a truth? And now let's do the same journey. This time we're going to drop to the left. Now, as you begin this journey, please remember to follow your own somatic intuition, your inner voice, your inner knowing over my voice. For some of you, you're going to move so slowly that you may only do a couple of these in the entire session. And it's not just okay, that's perfect for you. Every somatic journey that you do, every single one will be different because you're a different person every day. So keeping things soft, keeping the awareness of your root chakra being activated, the safety you're creating in this somewhat vulnerable position, the grounding that you feel connected to Mother Earth, feeling the sense of when you need to let the pelvis start to rock over to the left and let the right leg follow. Keep relaxing, relax the jaw, relax the mouth, relax the tongue, relax the neck. Gently letting the right leg fall, slowly, slowly. Keep the relaxation going through the abdomen, the thighs, the buttocks. Coming to your range of motion into a space of deep relaxation. Maybe you're noticing now this also the lovely stretch that happens from your right hip. I love this because it's also stretching through our psoas. Remember from the psoas that we did last week? This muscle of the soul. So what better way to release this veil of illusion than by deciding who we are, activating the I am chakra, releasing the stress and the limitation from the psoas muscle. Gently roll your head, if you wish, to the right-hand side. Is there any more availability for release, letting go? Breathing those words in and up through the base chakra. Feeling yourself not just being nurtured by Mother Earth, but almost being planted by her. She's inviting you to root yourself into new ground, into clean ground, where you don't have to be a prisoner anymore to things that have held you back. And when you feel called to do so, you can begin the journey by lifting your right leg. Nice and slowly. Perhaps you can feel that movement through your hip joint, as you can see the hip joint in your mind's eye. And as that right leg lifts, you get a natural pull through your pubic bone, rolling through the pelvis, keeping everything relaxed, everything soft, tiny movements. If you feel yourself holding, tightening, constricting at any point, just stop, release, and then continue your journey. You don't want to notice a pattern and just go through it. You want to notice a pattern, be witness to it, be in it. Relax the jaw, notice the side of the neck as you come up. Letting the left leg naturally come up too. Stopping if you need to, relaxing the abdomen. The buttocks relaxed, the feet relaxed. Bring yourself back to neutral in your own time. And then when your legs are back to neutral, you can gently roll your head back. Remember, there is no pace but your pace here. So if you're listening to my voice and you're in a different position, everything is as it should be. So my invitation to you now is to release the mudra on the left hand. And like we do with the ribcage flexibility, gently taking your hand over the top of your head. You're going to be gently placing your fingertips over the top of your head. Keeping the shoulder relaxed. So take another opportunity now to feel that grounding of your body in the mat. Do what you need to do to feel grounded. Maybe you want to rock your hips back and forward just a little bit. Can you feel your sacrum rubbing on the mat? Maybe you can feel the roots pulling and releasing as you just rock back and forth on your sacrum, pressing your feet into the floor. As you press the feet into the floor, you'll notice that the pelvis tilts backwards, pushing your low back onto the floor. As you release the pressure through your feet, you can feel the sacrum coming back down towards a neutral position. So coming back to neutral. Shoulders relaxed. And let's go journeying to the right hand side. Slowly and gently in your own time. Keep the shoulders relaxed. The pelvic floor relaxed. Feeling the right leg pulling across the pelvic bone. Gently, gently pulling the left leg over with it. Just like closing the book. Maybe you want to think about closing the chapter. Thank you for the experience thus far. I'm kind of done with some of these things. Closing the book on it with gratitude, with awareness. Sinking into the right hand side. Maybe you can feel a sensation of completion. Feeling that elongation of the psoas muscle with your left hand above your head, relaxing the hips, relaxing the feet. Maybe breathing in some red through the whole body. And when you're ready in your own time, beginning to lift the left leg. See if this time you can go a little slower. Dial up the awareness of every nuance that's running, shifting, releasing, tightening through your body. and be willing to just be there, be willing to be with it. And if that means that you don't move much, that's absolutely fine. Notice where else you might equate movement, productivity, something tangible that you can see, that you can show with value. Where else might you not value space, awareness, stillness, slowness? Where else might you not be willing to sit and see? Follow your pace. Notice when you start to contract. It's quite normal as your body drops in to more and more comfort for you to witness, to notice, to experience, to feel more and more patterns. I'm really tapping into quite a lot now. So this is why doing the same practice several times, many, many times, can be so beneficial. Noticing the experiences in your body, but also how you're thinking about those, how you're feeling about those. Does your body feel free? Does it feel heavy? Do things feel tight? Are there emotions running through your body right now? Feelings that you're having? Just be witness to them all. Back to neutral. Bringing the left hand back down by your body. You can take the mudra again if you want and release the mudra on the right hand. Taking the right hand over your head. And allow the left leg to begin falling down toward the floor. Relax the back of the neck. Relax the muscles around your collarbone. Relax the muscles in between every one of your ribs. Soften and relax the diaphragm. Soften through the back. Feeling that gentle pull through your front pelvis, the pelvic bone, as your left leg pulls it over. Once again, feeling like that sensation of closing up a book. The pages gently falling. Maybe you can hear them, see them as the cover drops. Little bits of dust maybe flying out in the light as you say thank you. And here's the closure that I need. Coming to rest on the left-hand side. Making those micro adjustments. Feeling the bliss of the psoas stretch. Releasing with gratitude. Seeing and feeling the wisdom. knowing that you really don't need to hold on anymore. Bringing your words in as we begin moving the right leg, and you can imagine opening up a new chapter. Leading with your words. How does that feel? Imagine that the first step is one word, the second step is another. Maybe you can hear the footsteps. The footsteps as you recite those words. Feel it in your body. Hear it. See it in your mind's eye. Notice if it feels easier now to open up, to grind and ground into Mother Earth, to feel so deeply connected to the truth of what and who you are. To maybe see the words of your new chapter being written as you open up, bringing your legs back to neutral. Sensing an opening, an expansion, an excitement, a choice. Coming back to neutral. Keeping your right hand where it is, maybe just again. Let's just take a couple of those pressures. So press down through the feet, pushing the sacrum into the floor. Keep everything relaxed. Release the feet, release the sacrum. Let's just do maybe 3 more of those. Push and press. See if you can keep the legs relaxed as much as possible. Release and reset. Push and press. Release and reset. And let's go one more. Push and press. Release and reset. Now take your left hand over your head. If there's some availability, just see if you've got a little bit more room, so you can just create a slightly longer stretch through the psoas, but never compromising the shoulder. Feel the power that you're breathing in right now. Feel that power expanding through your body. Feel yourself bigger on the mat, taking up more space in your universe. We're going to allow both legs to drop together. Can be a little bit more control here. Again, remember now, think about opening up a brand new book. Bringing those words in. Maybe it feels like it's a magic book, a book of magic spells. Maybe you can see yourselves in an apothecary with lotions and potions and magic and stardust and everything. Just access, create in your mind's eye what it feels like to be opening up a brand new book. Breathe in the excitement, breathe in the possibility, anchor your body deeply into the earth. Feel your shoulders grounded in, your back ribs, your hips into the floor. Feel yourself safe and grounded into Mother Earth through this, the roots that are coming down through your base chakra into Mother Earth, right down into and wrapped around that clear crystal quartz, cleansing, recycling, back to the universe for the highest good of love, light, and healing for all. Feel yourself expand beyond the mat, beyond your room, beyond your body, and connect into the consciousness. Feel the physical barrier of your physical self dissolve and just experience yourself as this amazing, immense energy, co-creating with the universe, co-creating with the collective consciousness, deciding that this is your time. This is a powerful, powerful time for you to access exactly what you need and who you need. So you can step into this future version of yourself right now. Breathe in the red, all through your body and out through the top of your head. And release. Breathe in the red. And release. One more. Breathe in the red out through the top of your head. And release. Is your time. Feel that energy. It's incredible. And you decide if you wish to bring one leg up at a time or bring both legs together. There is no rule here. Just keep everything relaxed. Relax the jaw. Keep the shoulder blades heavy into the floor. Follow your guidance. Imagine that you're creating a container for this magic, a creator for your intention, a creator for your decision that things will be different now. Because you're different. You've deconstructed. You've been witnessed to. You've raised awareness around. You've increased your intuition. There's no going back. Stepping forward, once again, experiencing those two words. See your footprints as you place one foot in front of the other, and you can see these words on the floor, in the sand. Maybe there's like paint on your feet and you can see the words. Maybe it's a sensation, maybe it's a color. Gently bringing your hands down. You can stroke the floor if you wish to bring them down. Take that mudra once more. Maybe bob your legs left to right. Let there be a smile on your face. Let there be faith in your heart. Let there be certainty in your steps going forward, in how you choose to be, how you choose to see. I am. Let's say I am in your own mind. Let's go 3 times and just hear the words that come to you. You don't have to pick them, just hear what comes. Let's go together. I am. I am. I am. Allowing your legs to drop down to the floor. And you can release the mudra and grab your cushions, your blankets, and let's join in our final dream time, and we'll come back to the room to discuss at the end.